Okay, folks, we're going to take a look at practice last night. It was a light air practice. We're going to focus in on Madeline and Eve. You can see Eve waving at the camera, but you can see the cool part about this is that they keep the boat moving through the water by just relaxing the sails just a little bit and keeping the boat moving flatly through the water. And conversely, we look at Marley here. She's really heeling up on her ear. You can see the tiller and you can see the rudder, very little of the rudder in the water, kind of sliding sideways as she goes upwind. Here's a good example of sailing and bailing with Emily and Jolene. Remember, a gallon of water weighs 8 pounds. You really want to get that water out of the boat, especially when we're talking about sailing in super light wind. And one thing I would say about this, though, is Jolene could probably spend a little less motion moving through the boat that way. Good roll tack by Porter and Brady. Then we're going to focus in on Jed and Bryn roll tacking here. Look at the boat weight placement in the boat. Jed's pretty far forward, straddling the bar. Here comes the tack, a little bit of tiller movement. Both butts hit the rail, flatten, and then in. None of this flat, overcorrect, and
nice
then
tack,
flat
Jed.
again. Really good tack there by Jed and Bryn. Here we go. We're going to focus in on wither mark roundings now. Coming around the mark, here's Jolene and Emily again. Hitting the rail, maybe a little bit late on the roll there from Jolene, maybe a little bit earlier in the maneuver to roll the boat over. Here we go around the mark. This looks like Cassidy and Emma. Again, transitions in and out of weather marks, especially in light air, is super important. And they did a pretty good job here. Their transepts just past the mark as they're getting to go wing and wing. This is one that we want to focus in on too. When we look at the boat, the weight placement in the boat here, you can really see that they're too far back in the boat on this one. I would really focus in on moving the weight forward in the boat. You can see the driver is definitely back behind the bar, and the crew is actually straddling the bar. Both those guys need to move pretty far forward, especially in light air. You can see the whole back of the boat in the water when we're going upwind. Here we go, transitioning out of the mark. We'll focus in on Sophia and Bryce. Really good job of transitioning out of the mark. Here you go. They are full on wing and wing before they get completely out of the zone. That's a pretty good transition out of that mark. And you can see Sophia's head swiveling back, making sure that Liam and Aiden don't take her wind while she's focusing forward as well, trying to get on top of Joey and Witzbreeze there too. This is a good example of, it doesn't matter what the course is set up for. You can have different points of sail in different directions going downwind. You got 4 on a reach. You got the 2 boats running on different angles too. Here's a pretty good shot of Porter and Jed exiting a weather mark. You know that they're going to jibe at this mark because they're lifted on starboard tack coming into the mark. And watch Brady really focus in on getting the weight outboard to kind of heel the boat up, but also get that jib outboard too. Look at his hands, how he's really focused in on getting the jib way far away from the boat, helping the jib out there, holding shape in the super light wind by holding the jib lead way outboard. Same with Bryn. Good job, both of them. That's it for today's practice critique. Everybody did a great job in the light air. And again, remember, embrace light air. You never know when you're going to get it.